The rumors of a romance between Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz have been floating around for some time now. Ever since the alleged couple was first spotted together, fans of both the Magic Mike actor and the High Fidelity alum have been shipping them together. It seems like the pair started off as friends, but couldn't keep their true feelings for one another at bay for long. The two lovebirds clearly seemed happy together. With both actors healing from their failed marriages, this chance at love could be just what they needed. If celebrity couples are your cup of tea, we've got just the stories for you. So make sure you hit that notification button to stay updated and subscribe to the channel. Although these two haven't been caught in any PDA moments, they have been spotted several times hanging out together. And between cute bike dates around the Big Apple and a cozy grocery run, it's pretty clear to anyone with eyes that love is in the air. Speculations of their romance began back in January, while Kravitz was still settling her divorce from Glusman. But several tabloids came to the actress's rescue, stating that the two were only planning to work together soon and nothing more.
You know, social media, people often try to appear perfect, and I guess that's me saying I'm not perfect. In fact, I'm a little bit of an asshole, but I'm trying not to be, and that's kind of the journey of life.
Anyone who takes a look at Tatum's recent Instagram following history will beg to differ. The actor followed not one, not two, but 4 Zoe Kravitz fan accounts. ZK Love, Kravitz Update, and the rest of the other pages can probably verify that Channing is completely devoted to Zoe. Maybe this was his subtle way of confirming their relationship rumors. Because what started off as a professional relationship is quickly becoming a burning romance in a short space of time. Zoe was only meant to direct Channing on her film debut, but those long hours together sparked something more between them. Kravitz had worked with Channing before she approached him to star in her film. Call it coincidence, or maybe call it fate. But both actors had voiced characters from the Lego Batman movie. After that, it was hard for Zoe to get the step-up actor out of her mind. With his perfect balance of dreamy looks and a goofy personality, who could blame her?
What about this? What about now, Leslie? What about now?
When she was finally ready to direct her first film, none other than the former sexiest man alive came to her mind. Chan was my first choice, the one I thought of when I wrote this character, Zoe shared off Tatum's role in her upcoming film. I just knew from Magic Mike and his live shows, I got the sense he's a true feminist, and I wanted to collaborate with someone who was clearly interested in exploring the subject matter. Channing was initially surprised that Zoe picked him to play the part, but then again, he did give an explosive lip-sync battle performance as the legendary Beyoncé, shouting from the top of his lungs that women run the world.
I ended up having to meet Beyoncé doing Beyoncé, and that was definitely the most terrifying thing I've ever done.
So it kind of makes sense that the director-turned-actress chose him. Tatum has been cast to play the role of a tech billionaire who owns a mysterious tropical island in the anticipated thriller. In the end, the actor was flattered that Zoe thought of him for the part. Although he starred in a variety of films, from dance movies, action comedies, dramas, to romance flicks, Tatum still felt as though he was always cast for the same type of characters. Nobody took such a leap of faith in him until Zoe came along and made him feel special and free to be himself. No one gives me a chance to play a role like this. Everybody throws me down a different alley and expects me to do a certain thing, Tatum shared, adding that it was scary and liberating just to be able to have a free conversation where I was allowed to mess up and say the wrong things. And it doesn't stop there. Kravitz and Tatum are so comfortable with one another that they're not afraid to tell each other anything. Even if that thing might be calling the other out for making poor fashion choices, they understand one another well enough to appreciate each other's flirtatious nature. So when Tatum showed up to one of their meets in Crocs, Zoe was quick to let him know what compliments him and what doesn't. And let's just say, you won't find Channing walking around in those foam clogs again. After the actress explained that she was only trying to be a good friend, Channing responded, "I get it, but I totally love Crocs for a hot second," and in one hang she was like, "You can't ever do that again." And I said, "Okay, fine." To which Zoe replied, "There are people out there who can pull off the Crocs thing, I just wasn't sure you were one of them. They already sound like a cute married couple." A source shared that Zoe and Channing just click and that things between them are easy and natural. And maybe a perfect and easygoing love like this is exactly what they both need. Who knows, maybe their breakups were just waiting to happen so these two could find their way to each other. From the looks of it, both stars are hopeless romantics and didn't wait long after their hearts were broken to find love again. Tatum had just come out of a divorce in 2019 with his wife of 9 years, Jenna Dewan. However, the Dear John actor had already sparked dating rumors with pop star Jessie J before his divorce was finalized. Channing's split from the singer was announced back in October 2020, and just a few months after that, Kravitz had filed for divorce from her 18-month-old marriage to Glusman. Both Channing and Zoe wasted no time moving on from their broken relationships. Although the actor still had his pictures with Jessie on his Instagram page, the singer confirmed their breakup when she shared a post about the single life. Who knows, maybe he and Zoe are helping each other heal, and if so, this wouldn't be the first time for Channing. Tatum's ex-wife previously shared his knack for moving on pretty quickly. When he and Dewan met, both actors had come right out of a relationship. Dewan feared that Tatum hadn't healed and urged him to go out and see other women, but he was convinced he wanted to be in a relationship with Dewan with the help of a little tequila. It's okay to work on yourself until you're ready to be with someone again, but there's also no fault in picking up the pieces with someone else. People are allowed to be both a masterpiece and a work in progress. And Tatum and Dewan's love speaks to that. The actor and his step-up co-star also found love through work. Their chemistry from the dance flick transferred off-screen, and fans could not get enough of it.
I don't know how we would have done the movie without her. I really don't.
Catch me. On the set, we had such a great time. I mean, it was like instant chemistry for the two of us.
Aside from how strongly they felt about one another, they had similar personalities and, oh yes, could probably give each other the best lap dances. Who could ever forget Jenna imitating her husband's iconic Magic Mike pony dance on the lip-sync battle floor? Their relationship just made all the sense in this world. With their love story seeming like something out of a fairy tale, many were shocked to hear that there was trouble in paradise.
I just wanted you to be happy.
The couple had tied the knot shortly after meeting on the Step Up set and went on to welcome a daughter into their 9 years of marriage. But their vows and the child they shared was not enough to keep them from drifting apart. Fans wondered what caused their split, but sadly the couple simply just grew apart. "We fell deeply in love so many years ago and have had a magical journey together," the couple shared in a release statement. "But love is a beautiful adventure that is taking us on different paths for now." On the other side, while couples had quarantine weddings, Zoe was getting a lockdown divorce. She and Carl had met at a bar through some friends and hit it off, but things moved pretty quickly as shortly after the meeting, they moved in together.
Okay, this is me and my boyfriend Carl, and this was this last Halloween, and we dressed up as Fight Club. He was Tyler Durden, and I was, what is her name? Marla Singer. I think we kind of nailed it.
2 years later, Glusman planned to propose to Kravitz in the city of love, Paris. However, work obligations forced him to settle for a private home proposal. But for Zoe, who likes to keep her personal life out of the public's eye, it was perfect. "He nailed it," she said. "And I love that it wasn't this elaborate plan in Paris. It was at home, in sweatpants." The couple ended up getting married where Glusman had planned to propose, with a couple of A-listers on the guest list. It was a beautiful and intimate ceremony to be remembered. But soon, the couple's vows were tested. When the year 2020 started, it threatened everything, from people's health, friendships, and for the newlyweds, their relationship. They had just made it to their first anniversary when the world seemed to be coming to an end. Not the year we expected, but I feel like if we can make it through this, we can take on anything. "I love you more than anything," Glusman shared. Sadly, they did not make it through the year and were officially declared singletons in early 2021. Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum have both had their fair share of romance and hiccups, but were those just small bumps in the road of their journey to one another? Who knows? Whether they're together or not, they seem to be enjoying each other's company. They look happy together, and that's all that matters. So whether they're lovers or just really good friends, they have a beautiful connection, and it's great that they found each other. Only time will tell where this could go.